Hello everyone, I just wanted to come on real quick and talk about my exclusively pumping journey. I am 10 weeks postpartum today and I had my Halloween baby. She was 6 pounds 4 ounces and today at 10 weeks she is 13 pounds 7 ounces, so she's a chunky monkey. But I have been exclusively pumping for just over 2 months now, and I just wanted to come on and talk about it a little bit just because I haven't seen too many videos on it. So I am 100% exclusively pumping breast milk. She does not have any formula at all. I started out with, so I keep a log, very specific, very anal about this log. You can probably hear the baby talking in the other room. She's in her rocking place. She's safe. I started pumping on around November 4th when we came home from the hospital. I did have a C-section. And milk didn't come in fast enough. It didn't work for her. So she was getting donor milk. I was pumping. She was breastfeeding, but mostly I was pumping, and she was having donor milk. In the hospital, we came home. I started pumping exclusively. I was only getting about 50 mils every time, sometimes even less, sometimes just a little bit more. But now I'm getting about 40 ounces per day, which is great. She's now only eating about 26 to 30 ounces per day, so I'm able to freeze some. But I started out with not making that much, and there was a little bit of time where I wasn't making enough. So I did have to supplement with formula a couple times. I think I did it maybe 3 feeds total. So now she is 100% breast milk. She has been for quite a while. It was just the first couple days that I needed to supplement. So I had just a couple little things I wanted to just kind of come on and talk about. So I am pumping 8 times per day. I'm very strict about it. I have about 8 minutes until my next pump. I pump at midnight, at 3 a.m., 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. Now, the last couple days, we've been kind of transitioning her to sleep in her crib for the first part of the night. So she has been sleeping a little bit better. So she sleeps in her crib from about 8 or 9 p.m. until sometimes 1 a.m. And then I'll pump at 1. And then next time she wakes up, I'll pump again. So I still try to get in 8 pumps, but I'll kind of listen to her cues and pump whenever she's up and needs to eat. She'll eat, I'll put her back to bed, and I'll pump. So I have notes here just because I'm a scatterbrain. So I do have 3 pumps. I have the Medela Pump and Style Advance. I have the Spectra S1 and Spectra S2. I keep the Pump and Style Advance in the kitchen. I keep my S1 in my office and the S2 in the bedroom. I do pump in the bedroom most often. One or 2 is in the kitchen, and then 1 is in the office if I'm working. I am working full-time from home right now, as well as taking care of the baby full-time at home. So it's crazy life right now, crazy life. I also wanted to mention that I have 6 or 7 sets of pump supplies. These are the 2 different ones that I have. These are for the Medela, these are for the Spectra, but I can use both for each, and I'll show you how in just a second. So another thing that I want to mention is I also keep a set in my pumping bag, which I'm going to work again in 2 weeks, 3 days a week, so I'm going to have a whole set. Probably have 2 sets in my pumping bag for my 3 pumps per day I'll do at work. The 9, 12, and 3 I'll do at work. So just make sure you have sets of everything kind of everywhere. We went on a family trip a couple weeks ago, and I forgot all of the valves and membranes, so I had to run to Target and get some, so that kind of sucked. But I do use the duck bills, which are these guys right here, the little white ones. I get them on Amazon, and I use the Medela bottles. These are the 5-ounce ones. I don't usually make more than 7 ounces. They fit 7 ounces to the top. I don't usually make more than 7 on each side in my half an hour of pumping each time, so I haven't had to use bigger bottles yet. I'm hoping I will be, though. My goal is to be an oversupplier. I know it's not everyone's goal, but I would like to be an oversupplier, and I'd like to start cutting pumps, which kind of, I guess, doesn't work hand in hand. But So this is the Spectra set. I did get these rings here so I can use the standard, not the wide mouth bottles. These are just little rings from Amazon. Put it on here. My husband is with a baby, so she's not just screaming by herself, if you can still hear that. She is colicky, so she's not hungry, she's not wet, she's not in pain, she's colicky right now. So this is the bottle. You screw it on like this to the wide mouth, and you can use Dr. Brown's bottles here. You can kind of use whatever bottle is standard size. And then this is this is how you make it, you know, with this instead of this kind. So you do need to get this little adapter here. These are also from Amazon. You attach it to this part of the backflow protector, and then it goes in here. So I'm able to use anything for any of my pumps. That is pretty much how that's pretty much what I'm doing. I do have 6 or 7 sets of pumps. I keep 2 downstairs, one or two in the bag, and then the rest are upstairs. I have a Boone drying rack upstairs and downstairs, and a bottle rack upstairs. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Storage. I keep one out pretty much all the time. I rotate through them every 3 hours when I pump. And then I wash them every night. So I kind of rotate them, and then if I need to stick some in the fridge, I'll wash it out, and then I'll throw it in a Ziploc bag and stick it in the fridge. That way it stays fresher longer without having to wash and sterilize. I do sterilize every night. I take these apart completely, all of it, wash it, throw it in a sterilizing bag, pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes, and we're good. I use the Dr. Brown's sterilizing bags because they're a little bigger. And that is it. I think that's all I have. That's all I have on my list here. If you have any questions about exclusively pumping, let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer them all. But I am going to go relieve my husband so I can go take the baby, and I need to go pump. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.